Today we are chatting about this beautiful sea of blue flowers right here. Stay with me. So what we are looking at here is Salvia chamaedryoides, commonly known as Germander Sage. It is such a dependable grower. It's hardy down to about 5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So it can go in some of those cooler climates to about USDA Zone 7. So it is considered a perennial, and in a lot of areas it's going to be semi-deciduous. In colder areas it will defoliate a little bit and lose some of its leaves. For the warmer climate folks, it is very drought tolerant once established. It can be planted in full sun or shade. The leaves are a silvery grayish green tone and kind of soft and fuzzy to the touch. But I'm sure the first thing you notice here is this beautiful blue flower. The bloom stalk sits just above the foliage. It's sort of a shimmery, almost sparkly quality to it when it hits the sunlight. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it will stay blooming almost year round. There's just a few months out of the year where it's not really doing too much, but the second it heats up, man, those blooms just start popping. And this plant is only gonna get about 18 inches tall. So this is gonna sit more in the foreground of your landscape. It'll do awesome in, let's say, like a parkway where you need lower growing plants, or bordering a walkway leading your eye up through a space. So it's got incredible attributes that really make it suitable for lots of different garden spaces and needs. And I don't know if you've noticed yet, but it does attract bees. Bees are, of course, helpful insects in the landscape. Generally speaking, if you don't bother bees, they're not gonna bother you. But if you are allergic to bees, you might wanna consider another plant for your landscape. Now, besides bees, it will also bring lots of hummingbirds and butterflies to your landscape. So all around, this plant is a winner. Super easy to care for, easy to grow. Now, one mistake that someone might make with this plant is actually over watering. And that's the case for a lot of drought tolerant plants. If you overwater, you could tend to get root rot. And as water restrictions are getting tighter and tighter, especially in the Southwest, this plant is a great option. Now, in terms of maintenance, you could deadhead it maybe just once or twice a year as desired, and you might want to consider cutting it back once every year or two to keep the new foliage coming back nice and tight. So pretty basic. Now, with its ability to be planted in different sun conditions, its long bloom period, drought tolerance, this is a very versatile plant that can be used in many different landscape scenarios. Stylistically, it will go great in cottage gardens, Southwest native gardens. It'll go great with succulents, and this plant can actually go really well with California natives. I use it a lot in my own projects, and my clients are super happy with it. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today on this video. If you are on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when a new video comes out. I will see you guys on the next one, and as always, happy planting.